Hey,
Ah, hello everyone. This is very exciting as I keep testing out my new technology. It's not mine, but somebody suggested it and I'm trying to be better at my interviews. But enough about that. This is another episode of Dr. Tobar Naked TikTok, and I have my awesome friend and Dr. Jimmy Lopez. For those people that don't know you and you know they are not amazed by your charming personality and amazing brain, can you please introduce yourself for the audience so they know who we're talking to or who's speaking in our Naked Talk today?
oh God, I'm usually on the other end of this. I don't like this.
That's why we have to do it.
Chiropractor in Chicago, Illinois, at Universal Wellness Source. So I've got a couple business partners, Dr. Kaylin and Ashlyn, a husband-wife team, and together we have 4 clinics in the city limits. So we've been here now doing this since 2012. It's been an interesting journey. Having multiple clinics and working with a lot of different personalities, getting to serve a tremendous amount of people. So that's what we're up to chiropractic wise here. And then on this journey now, developing this whole side of technological, I'm losing my train of thought here. Like this whole portal of being able to educate and communicate via online and social media is new to me. So I got to dive right in. It's interesting. I just finished an interview today for the podcast that I've started. Just an amazing human being. His name is Jacob. I'll send the link on this.
Cool.
He was incarcerated for a number of years, solitary confinement, has this huge mission now just to continue to help and educate people, and just educate people on the reality of the legal and justice, so-called justice system in the United States. You know, there's 2.3 million people incarcerated in the United States. 2.3 million. It's more than India and China combined. And they have what? How many billions of people combined?
Wow.
It's insane. Yeah.
And why do you think, or why does he think that is?
It's just a very flawed system. I mean, there's a lot of, it's multifactorial, right? But we break it down to the values in which are lacking in the United States. Mm-hmm. Talk about the experience, the mindset.
Yeah.
The lack of responsibility that is that people have, always pointing the finger, expecting other people to do things for you or to change things for you. You're stuck in this life pattern because other people are doing it to you, suppressing you. It's just weak. It's weak. It's weak-minded.
I think you hit it on the spot. That is like a lack of personal responsibility, because even when I do coaching clients for Get Naked, it's like they think I have some kind of a quick tip solution that is going to fix their lives. And I'm like, no, you are going to have to do the work and take responsibility for where you're at right now in order to be able to cleanse and actually get naked and thrive in whatever area of your life you're struggling with. But yeah, and people are like, what? So you're not going to give me the solution? You're not going to, I'm like, right. Well, I can guide you so you can find your own solution, but it's going to be you who does the work. And people to this day, they're like, Oh, okay. So I have to do the work. I'm like, yeah. If not, imagine I would pay a personal trainer to go work out for me. But yeah, I feel it's lack of responsibility. And I know today we titled this "Getting Unstuck for the Holidays." And you were telling me you're definitely a chiropractor. What school did you graduate from, Jamie?
Palmer.
Palmer, very, very cool. Yes, I always like to get that in there. And you have 4 clinics, and so you are used to dealing with people and hiring and firing and probably all those staff fun things that we go through as entrepreneurs. And now in this virtual world we're joining, which I love. I love chatting with you this way because no way would I go to Chicago to visit you this time of the year. So, I don't think I own enough clothes, but yeah, so that's not going to happen. So I love this medium. So in the spirit of the holidays and in the spirit of the theme for this Naked TikTok, can you tell me which are some of your tips to get unstuck for the holidays, whether it is mind, body, or soul?
Yeah, the one thing that I always try to point out to patients or just anybody that I'm talking with is quit putting this shit off. You know what I mean? Everyone, I hear this every single year at the end of the year, oh, 2018 is going to be the best, year. 2019 is going to be my year. Just stop. It's nonsense. Today is your day. Today is your 2019. Right now. So, to use the holidays or being busy as an excuse to not do anything, to get anything accomplished, to me is just, I don't know, it's weak. I'm gonna stick on that weak. Philosophy. It is, because all we got to do is just realize, and you just we're gonna make mistakes. Number one, that's who we are. We're human beings. We make mistakes daily. That's how we learn and develop ourselves and move forward and get stronger. So just to when it comes to the holidays, you just take it in stride. You know what I mean? Not every day is Christmas dinner. Not every day is Thanksgiving dinner. If you're gonna cheat and have those meals, then do it for that meal that you decide to do it, and then tomorrow just get back on your regular routine.
I love that. And you know what? Just for the audience that is listening, we have all been there, you and I as well. So we're going to take responsibility by saying we know this stuff and we talk about it because we have been there. We have been users ourselves. So at some point in our life, we have postponed things. We have made excuses. But the awareness of knowing that if we do that, it's not going to help us today or ever, or to pretend to have Christmas dinner every day just because patients are bringing stuff to the office or your family members are sending you all kinds of yummies that you're not used to having, is also you're going to pay so much more later. So at least I'm going to give you one of the tips that I'm using, because here in Miami, is any excuse to get together and eat. Eat, drink, and do sweets is a very Latin thing. We show our love through food. I think many other cultures do that too, but my God, if you don't have food while you're seeing somebody, you don't love them. So we do a lot of food, and right now I'm on a fast. I think I've been fasting for 42 hours. And it's one of the reset things that I do to reset my system, because I've had a few trips and I went to London, my birthday, all these different things. And before, I'm not going to wait till January 1st, to do that. I'm going to start doing it right now, because just like you mentioned, and I love that, life starts is right now. It's not when you're perfect. Just like we were chatting before this, I haven't tried Be Live that much. And it's okay, let's just do it. Because if we wait until we're perfect, we just don't do it. If you wait, have 30 minutes to go to the gym, probably you won't. So just start with 5 or 10 minutes, If you wait until you have a perfect day of perfect meals, then you just mess up 3 meals instead of just 1 and then the other 2 good. We always excuse ourselves because I just don't have time. It's too busy. It's the holidays, it's okay. So tips for me, at least, is just being present and aware every single moment. So I know what I'm doing, what I'm drinking, what I'm thinking, what I'm eating in order to not accumulate all those things. And it's okay to have a cheat meal. It's okay to have time with your friends. It's okay. Forgive yourself every single day, because resentment does more damage to your heart and soul. But definitely, one of the things is, definitely fasting, cleaning my closet, doing things that are going to make you present and grateful for what you have right now. So what is another thing that you think you can recommend our viewers? Because I know you are wise beyond your years.
Yeah, and when you starting anything, like you said, I mean, that's another tip that I usually do is like, do something. Like I literally, like whatever it is, and no matter how you're feeling, it's like, and you're not busy enough, like you could do one push-up a day. Seriously, like I tell people, like, listen, if you don't have time to do it, if you were to do one push-up a day over the next year, I promise you would be stronger 365 days later than you were the day that you decided not to do it. You know what I mean? So like start with something, whether it's, doing push-ups, air squats, 3-minute walk on the treadmill. Just, you got to make it a habit. So like the biggest tip that I would try to get people to listen to or to start through the holidays is to start that habit now. Like you have so much outside influence trying to combat you or to stop you or to throw a roadblock in your way from you getting whatever it is that you want. Just start the habit now. Because if you could start it now, I mean, imagine what you're going to be able to do the remainder of the year, like when you don't have those distractions. So just whatever it is, start it now and be gentle and tolerant with yourself. Like you don't have to, run the marathon tomorrow. It's all training.
I know. So starting it now, and I think one thing that you said is just, which I recommend to the people, find out what you want. Because a lot of people are going through the days and going through the motions and just finding more things to do, like in the to-do list that don't get you anywhere. They're not getting you to even where you want to be, which is, it's just noise, because we're so used to the noise and and just doing things for the sake of doing it, not even knowing if that's what you want. So I think even if you have some vacation time or this time of the holidays, take some time for yourself so you can find out what you really, really want. And then start with one little action step that can go every day, even if you do it for a tiny bit. You want to become a master meditation artist, whatever. Start meditating 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. Just sit 2 minutes and don't try not to think. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy. But the more, just like you said with the push-up, and for me, I'm going to think, I'm going to do the burpee. I'm going to do one burpee a day. I'm horrible. And I think the best thing also, at least it helps me to work out, is to work out in front of the mirror without any clothes on. Trust me, it's gonna push you hard.
Right?
I just never tried it, people. I recommend you do 10 jumping jacks in front of the mirror without on your birthday suit, and that is going to drive you to the gym. So
there's nothing holding in all that looseness.
Oh my Lord. I mean, every single time I do that, or a burpee or a push-up in front of the mirror in my birthday suit, is not pretty. Or even holding up a plank for that matter. But now let's talk a little bit about what I was just talking about, which is food that we're just so surrounded by this time of the year. And I know you are wise beyond your means and helping us have less inflammation in our bodies. So we feel less bloated, we have less sick mornings, less sleepless nights. What are some of the tips that you can give the viewers? Because that's another way of getting unstuck, trying to have less inflammation in your body so your body can function better.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, you're talking about through the holidays. Which people am I speaking to right now?
Yeah, we can do a couple in general and one for the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, I think, especially around the holidays, when you're going like with families, or you're going to go have your holiday dinners and things of that nature, you want to enjoy it. So you just got to set yourself up to win. So like what I always tell people, like before you go do anything like that, especially if you know you're going to have those cheat meals, eat before you go. Like, and eat something definitely high in fiber before you go. Dr. Chestnut talks about that raw fiber first, always, right? Before any meal to initiate your digestive process. So
give us some examples, Jimmy. I mean to interrupt.
So like before, like if I know that, you're going to, you're in the middle of a plan, you have a holiday dinner tonight where there's going to be just a lot of, I don't know, foods that are not healthy, and you're going to have some drinks, it's, eat a salad before you go.
Okay.
Raw broccoli, asparagus, anything that's also really good at like helping the liver. So you just want to get that process moving. Initially drink, have a couple glasses of water before you go. So you're already somewhat full. So then when you go, like you're more apt to, pick the foods and things that you want for flavor, but you're not sitting there stuffing your face to fill yourself up. So that's,
what I mean? That to help us deal with the alcohol better as well?
I don't know, it make you be able to drink more.
Oh, that's so. I mean, I know there are some patients that would like to know some tips on how to not get a hangover, but I think water will be the best tip. But okay, so what else can we do?
Mezcal or tequila neat. You will not get a hangover, I promise.
What is it? What is it that we should drink?
Mezcal or tequila neat.
Tequila neat? You mean it's just with ice?
No, I mean you could have ice. Just make sure it's not ice from the fountain. The only thing about ice when you're out is that you never know where it's not, more than likely it's not filtered, so you're getting all the fluoride and heavy metals. I don't know what the water quality is like in Florida, but it's not good here. It's not good here.
It's not good here. Is that
and that's another one. Like, so then you want like anti-inflammatory type drinks if you're going to do that. So tequila, mezcal are really good, or a biodynamic wine. You know what I mean? Those are going to be lower on your inflammatory list of any of the drinks.
Okay, biodynamic wine. Do tell me more, please. And now I'm curious.
Say that, it's just the farming practices. So just the farming practices in which they use. So it helps the sulfide lower.
How do we know if it's biodynamic wine?
Herbicides, pesticides on the grapes, all that. So no, you just ask whoever you're buying it. Then most of it's stated on the bottle.
Very cool. Hey, yeah. Thank you for that. I want to be able to drink and not get inflammation.
Yeah, right. That's why, like South American, some South American wines, French wines for sure, Italian wines.
Oh, really? Just not American wines.
California, it's rough. I haven't found one. It's tough.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is just Facebook. Thank God we don't have any advertising from the Napa Valley here. Okay, so all right, so staying away, having some fiber before we go eat, right? That's going to help us with the liver. Having tequila neat, right? And biodynamic wine.
Listen. People are listening to this, be like, dude, what type of I want to be on this guy's anti-inflammatory diet.
I know. Dad, tell me an example, because I love this. I'm learning myself. I love this. This talks obviously are unscripted. Most people know by now. But yeah, I'm learning myself. So I'm asking questions. I usually end up asking questions that I want to know the answers to, because if I do, probably other people do as well. So what would be
do you fast? Intermittent fast?
Yes, I intermittent fast. I've been intermittent fasting since January. So I try to eat between 6 and 7 hours a day.
Okay.
That's my window. Really, yeah.
And it's a lot easier than people think, especially if you time it right.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
So, one of the ways to really kick that off is like if you think, and you can have your last meal like around like 5, 6 the night before. Mm-hmm. And then just drink plenty of water, and sparkling water, like mineral water, sparkling water.
It fools you.
Really helps so much. And then put like some like lemon or lime in it.
Yeah.
If you do that the night before, I mean, you can easily not eat till noon the next day.
Very,
you're looking at 19, 20 hours of fasting at that time.
I know. I need to get to that window because my window is between 2 and 8. So I start eating around 2. Sometimes I start eating at 1 and at 7. But I need to shorten the window. But I notice that sometimes when I eat, I get tired. So I am way more energetic. This is me not eating since 6 p.m. Not yesterday, the day before. It was Wednesday. Since Monday at 6:30 was my last meal. So this is me. And yes, I am drinking I do drink some coffee and lots of water. But I love the energy that it gives you. And so the moment, I know for a fact that the moment I'm going to eat, even if I try to keep it clean, I'm going to feel a little tired. And it's I've learned, I was in the mindset that you had to eat every 2.5 hours. That's how I did my life. I was a health coach for a company, and this is what I preach nonstop. You have to eat 6 small meals a day. And now down to it all changed for me. It was a big change. And I ended up doing also in June a 7-day water fast. And that was amazing.
Yeah, right.
It was the most eye-opening experience I ever had. I felt like I was high on this amazing drug, which is life. And I had spiritual experiences. It was just terrific. And I could have never thought I would have been able to do that. And so, yeah, I recommend people to fast and do intermittent fasting. It's so easy. Even though I don't do it 4 hours, I need to do 4 hours. What things could you recommend for the viewers? Yeah, we go.
Is that backwards or can you see it?
I can see it perfectly, so I don't know if people can. I think this.
I think they should be able to.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This book right here. It's got some, it really has some really cool recipes in it too. So that one, and this one, hold on.
He's getting
I love eating. So I gotta be able to make sure that it supports my other habits. But this one's good.
So what is your typical meal? Do tell me, because probably I'm not going to share some of mine because mine is very Latin in nature and not very normal for most people. But do tell me what is like a typical healthy meal in which you're not depriving yourself too much. You're still getting all the flavors and stuff that we like, and you're being good and nice and beautiful to your stomach, to your liver, to your pancreas, and everything else.
Well, you can. I mean, I love I love Chinese food, for example, like fried rice. I love fried rice, right? So it's like, so how am I gonna still get that full flavor of the food, without, causing an inflammatory response in my body? So then I'll use cauliflower instead of rice.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can use quinoa. I don't tolerate quinoa that well, so cauliflower instead of rice. And then what do I use for the I got these coconut amino acids instead of using soy sauce on there. So I try to make it all myself. Pizza, I just made a pizza the other night, cauliflower crust.
Oh, I love it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. On that one I will use dairy. I love cheese.
Oh my God, that's the one thing I haven't been able to quit. I've quit
so bad.
Alcohol, breads, sugars, everything except cheese. I can't quit cheese, and this is so bad because it's bad for you. Cheese is not as good, but if I could have a meal, it would be cheese.
Yeah. So then I just try to make the best choice around that, right? So it's like, okay, I know I'm going to use cheese, so then it's more like Parmesan or anything raw, just a raw cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Goat cheese.
Oh, I could have every single cheese and wine. I could survive on it. So bad. It's so bad.
I mean, I love tacos and burritos, obviously. But I mean, just like anything else, you can make it like lettuce wrap.
Oh, lettuce wrap. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I love
If I am going to do it, then you want to use organic corn. You know what I mean? Make sure it's,
rare.
right.
It is very rare to find that.
It's hard. It's hard.
It is hard. But I love that. Definitely.
For meals, I mean, through the afternoon, ideally would be, I try to keep it lighter because I tend to, I can, just the way my body responds and my metabolic rate, and then just exercising and things, unfortunately I can cheat and it would be okay. So I have to really pay attention to the way that I'm feeling and my productivity level after I eat. And so that's my biggest thing, is like, how productive do I want to be through the day? So salads, usually light greens and very light to minimal protein, if anything, during the day. And then in the evening, that's when I'll have, something a little bit heavier.
Okay, so question, if you were to recommend a regular person, right, that to start eating healthy, is later in the day, your last meal, the best time to have that protein?
Yeah, anytime, because your body's going into hibernation mode, right? So we're going to heal, recover from, the stresses of the day. Body's going to, that's also, your liver is going to sleep for approximately 2 to 3 hours, and then it's going to start its regeneration process as well while you're sleeping. So number one, making sure you're getting proper sleep. And depending on the time zone you're in and where you're at, those hours between like 1 and 3 are going to be your most crucial times to sleep. So you want to make sure that you're in that deep REM sleep by then. But even, lighter meals and more healing foods in the evening, greens, or just your veggies and proteins. Throw in some fat.
Proteins, right. Yeah. Not the heavy carbohydrates, not the sugars, people. Latin friends of mine.
If it's to jump in on that with people that I always tell people, like, if they're going to make any sort of dietary change or going to be able to start that change, just start by, well, a few things. Timing, number one. So if you're going to still have those meals, like if you're a McDonald's eater, or you love having like spaghetti or like whatever, like, I don't know spaghetti, by the way, but if you're gonna have anything heavy, eat that shit in the beginning of the day. Like, eat your birthday cake in the morning if you're gonna eat birthday cake every day. You know what I mean? Eat that in the morning so your body has the opportunity to burn that off through the day. Then the other one was then to transform your food. So then, or your addition, start with addition first. So if you're going to eat, you eat McDonald's Egg McMuffin every single day, well, then just go buy like 5 apples and eat an apple before you have that Egg McMuffin every day. Like, just be really gentle and tolerant with yourself as you're making these changes. Don't try to change everything at once. Unless you're going to do it, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Okay, so
if I've heard you correctly, would 2 rights like get rid of 1 wrong? No? Okay.
I don't think the body looks at it that way.
Okay, neither do I. But I think it's a great habit for your mind. And with Get Naked, I love talking about mind and mindfulness, and then just starting here first so your body can catch up with the message. And I think that I love that naked tip. I love it. I'm going to use it, that if you're going to eat something bad, try to eat 2 good things before, so at least you're fuller and you're more aware what you're putting into your body. I love that, Jimmy. I'm going to use that. So if you let me.
I think, with food, a lot of the times it's just habitual, because we really don't require that much food. But we learned that your stomach's this big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I proved to myself, because like, I thought I would have never, if you would have told me, I'll give you $1 million if you don't eat for 7 days, I probably said, I can't do it. I just cannot. I'm used to eating. I need to eat. And then I did it, and I was like, gosh, we really do not need that much food. You can go. This is me going on nothing, and I'm the same, and it's fine, and my body can handle it, because we have so much storage. We are just we are not eating like if we are fetching the food, but we're not fetching anything. And so we're storing all this away, and we're suffering of so many things we shouldn't be suffering of. And I think food is such a, yes, definitely stay well adjusted, because if you're eating right and not well adjusted, that's not good for you. Stay well adjusted, but in order for your body to then use that amazing energy when you're well adjusted, you need to feed it good things, or feed it just enough. I used to have a teacher in school that said, just eat as if you're starving. Eat the bare minimum, and your body will do just fine and create less inflammation, give you more energy, and avoid disease formation. And I think he was onto something, even though when he told me, I thought he was on crack. But I was like, you are cuckoo. But yeah, this is how we change and we adapt. And I know you have lots more to share, and I can't wait to be on your podcast. Some Get Naked there, but our time is kind of up. But I want you to tell our audience where they can find more information on you. I know you're going to put the links on this thing when it comes out, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, we have been live, and some people have made some comments. So thank you guys for watching. This is just awesome, and I'm going to say also more things about how to get unstuck. Probably I'll do another live later. But Jimmy, where can we find you and find your stuff? You are just awesome inside and out, and I love our chats. If we could,
so it's, yeah, I'll put it. Thank you so much. It's nice to be on this end. I learned a lot. Instagram, everything is the same. So it's at Dr. J Lopez 4. So literally, like everything that I do on social media has got the same handle. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is all Dr. J Lopez 4. So, and I'll be posting. We got the podcast coming out. We'll be starting a couple private Facebook groups. And then probably the biggest thing that I'm proud of, which I got a call at 1, will be this bad boy right here, Healing Flower.
Oh, so cool. What is it?
Hemp CBD. So we'll be going live with that. Already sent it out to a few people. Who've been getting amazing testimonials. It's crazy. Send
me one.
Love it. So yeah, so that's the biggest thing. So everybody can look forward to that, and I'll drop that link live once we go.
Oh, this is just, I love it. And I know we're going to do more of these. And thank you for being part of this learning project for me with Be Live. And I'm just trying to research it to see if it's something that I want to keep having. And yeah. So if you like this Be Live better than my Facebook Lives, put comments below, put something, tell me, encourage me to get it, and I will do that for you. And if you have any questions for Dr. Jamie, please post them as well below. I'm sure he will get around to answering them. He has lots of information on removing your inflammation during the holidays and during your life, because every day is a holiday, okay? Every day is a perfect day to celebrate life, love, and health. So let's
I'll put. I just wrote an ebook on that, the 6 different ways to decrease inflammation. So I'll put that link in too. So if anybody wants that, I'm just giving it out. So.
That is awesome. So please get it. I'm sure it's full of more tips. But in the meantime, definitely let's stay drinking some tequila. No. Thank you. Oh, I hope that's not tequila, Jimmy. But thank you so much for our watchers. I'll also do a live later on getting more unstuck. If you want to hear more about it, definitely comment below. We love the encouragement, and we do these things for you guys. So we are sharing our journey to help you live a better life. And I can't wait to try that flower thing with CBD oil. I love it. I want one. Okay, thank you so much, Jimmy.
Thank you. God bless.
Part of this. Have an amazing, grateful Wednesday. Love and appreciate you, everyone. Ciao.
Bye-bye.